Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're analyzing Elias De Poot. Now, Elias De Poot was actually the first person I ever analyzed on this channel. If you go back to the videos, the first video. So, that was somehow relevant in my head. I don't know why. I guess it's kind of relevant. I don't know. But anyway, we got 81% harmony with new measurements. Oh yes, it's relevant because we have new measurements since the first time I analyzed him. Holy shit, I forgot how to make a video. We have new measurements since the first time I analyzed Elias, and now he has less facial harmony. So that'll be interesting. And he got still an 81.4% harmony with the new formula, the new ratios, which is still very high. It's amazing. Let's see his general issues. Overly upturned eyes, yeah, his eyes are too positively tilted. Narrow jaw, yeah. Steep jaw, yeah. Okay. FaceIQ Labs is pretty accurate in that regard. Round neck region. The submental, I guess. Facial convexity, jaw shape. Okay, yeah. We'll look through the main things. This is the biggest proportional flaw on his front. So this is what, we have a normalized score out of 10. And this normalized score is kind of like, you have a 1 out of 10 canthal tilt. So for example, I have like a 1 out of 10 canthal tilt, right? But then I have a 8 out of 10 jaw width. We kind of are getting this normalized idea here. And as we can see, his mid-face, this right here, is quite deviant from his jaw. And this is his biggest issue. It's in the orange. It's not even that big of a deal. But yeah, we want to see ideally this angle right here be identical to this angle. You'll see a lot of top faces have this one marked off pretty well. This is arguably his biggest flaw, in my opinion, which is the narrow jaw. Yeah, the jaw should be, we want to see really closer to 86% the width of the cheekbones. At the low end, I mean, it can go even up to 92%. He's at 81%. We can see this is more in the yellow, proportionally. Not horrible. This is a 5.8 out of 10 jaw width. It's just very normal, but not good. Here's another one of his flaws, which is the lower to upper lip ratio. He is kind of a weird commissure, so we can see when we're looking at how his lips close together, we kind of see how this is curving, which this is also called the lip seal. We want a flat lip seal. This is random, my friend Kai actually has a really good lip seal, if I recall correctly. That's an example. I'll put up some examples on screen. His lip seal is not perfect, and this can also kind of change the way this measure looks because his upper lip is going up, so to speak. We see that lip seal. Still definitely is an unideal thing. He has lips that are pretty much the same size instead of a bigger lower lip. The acute jaw, the jaw is too acute and downgrown. Yeah. The eyes are too positively tilted a little bit. This is kind of due, his medial canthus really isn't that crazy. So yeah, this is a real flaw. And I think in my first analysis, I didn't deduct him properly for this. I was like, oh, there's no such thing as too positive. That was a stupid belief. That's not true. This is a bit too positive. Now, is it better than like negative like mine? Yeah, obviously. It's still a 7.6 out of 10 canthal tilt. But now this I would argue is a little stupid. His eyes are technically too compact, which I think is just due to squinting. And here we have a new angle, right? Like this wasn't in my first analysis of Elias. His ears are slightly protruding. So that's a slight deduction. The rest is just going to be ideal. Yeah, literally everything's just ideal. Really good frontal harmony. What are his frontal issues? Okay, the jaw is a little narrow. The jaw is a little steep. Mostly to do with the jaw, really. Really good harmony. Go to the side. Oh, yeah. The chin's over-projected and the jaw is slightly recessed, is what I see. And that's why he's going to fail this, yeah. This is kind of a slightly saggy submental, yeah. Yeah, the chin is over-projected. The lower jaw is slightly recessed and downgrown. Yeah. Oh, this could actually be a little bit more acute. His nasofrontal angle is a little feminine. It could be more like this. It's interesting. Didn't know that previously. Yeah. All these flaws are coming down to the same underlying issue, which is the over-projected chin, but then the recessed jaw. So you actually want the jaw to move forward and then the chin to be less projected. And that would actually fix everything and look more aesthetic. His ramus is a little proclined, it looks like. Could not be. Yeah, new ratio, you know, this is slightly a little too upturned. This nasal tip to Frankfurt plane. Ooh, he has really high facial depth. Wow. Wow. Yeah, that's really good. Wow, this is something, you know, I'm working with our team. This is obviously FaceIQ Labs, my software. I want to make this ratio even more important. And I want to add an anterior facial depth ratio, which would consider like things like the maxillary projection, not the overall facial projection. And I think this is one of the most underrated things in aesthetics. This is facial depth. Whew. It's crucial, man. Like, see here, I want to add a measurement assessing the tragus to here to the orbital. And that will kind of measure like maxillary projection. And I think that's super, super important. This is really good to have. Yeah, everything else is, you know, the gonadal is still in the ideal. Now, arguably, it has the appearance of being not ideal due to the saggy submental region. Some things are mapped a little wrong. That's probably on my end there. Generally, though, I mapped it well, I would say. He just has a bit of an odd chin shape. Yeah, so, I mean, in terms of harmony, you know, 81%. Angularity, I would still, you know, the submental could be a little better there. Man, angularity, he still has to get a 9, man. Yeah, he still has to get a 9 there. Dimorphism. Dimorphism, you know, he has the upturned nose, the narrow jaw. The eyes are too upturned. I think I overrated his dimorphism previously. His dimorphism is realistically probably a 7. Like, he still is super striking and has a lot of masculine traits, but probably not as high as I initially gave it. Maybe 7.5 to 7. His overall score, in my opinion, is going to go to an 8. My reasoning is like 9 angularity, 8 harmony roughly, you know, 7 dimorphism, and then probably around 8 features. I think the fairest assessment for De Poot with our new formula, and you know, we'll add the other tenets to the app as well. I think the fairest score for him is 8 to 8.25. That would be my revised rating for Elias De Poot. 8 to 8.25. I think that's really fair. I think that's really, really fair. Because the dimorphism, I definitely overrated that. The angularity, I didn't. The features, I really didn't. And then now we have new assessments with harmony, so it lowers that a little bit. Yeah, 8 to 8.25. I think that's really fair for Elias in this prime right here. If you want to find out how attractive you are and see your facial harmony, which is the score right here, and all of these assessments, this is my website. You can click the link down below and actually get free assessments if you want. Yeah, you can sign up for free and you can actually get your overview, your frontal ratios. You know, there's no other software like this on the market. Me and my team are also adding the Your Plan tab very soon, which you guys should be excited for. It's going to be awesome. So yeah, if you want to get your facial harmony, click that link down below. Sign up for free. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.